See, trying to decide who the problem is the problem.
We're all problems.
I know. But we did just blow through Dustin's mana drain, so you could have made a lot of money off me in the mana.
I could have.
Do
White's
I look
not,
like a problem?
I'm not too worried about you at the moment. But see, if I say that, the moment I swing at Stu, I'm get hit with the clap back.
Nice.
So that's why, okay, you know what? Should we just see what we get?
Let's
Yeah.
get it.
Okay,
Spin a
'cause-
wheel.
All right. I'm going to pay 1, and I'm going to tap Selvala for 6. All right. 7,
No.
8, 9, 10 for Apex Devastator.
Oh, Lord.
Because I just want to see what I can get.
Oh no.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Elder Dragon Hooligans. My name is Dustin Fletcher, and today we have a very special episode where we are playing mono-colored commanders. We have invited some very, very special guests today, one of which I'm very excited for you to see, because he only plays mono-white. That's all he plays. He doesn't play anything else. I cannot wait for you to meet him, so let's sit back, take a look, and see who's playing with us.
Hey everybody, my name is Tyler. I am known around these parts as the mono-white god, pretty much. My arsenal of mono-white decks, I play mono-white, a lot of mono-white, and only mono-white. So today I'm super excited to be invited to the show to showcase one of my absolute favorite decks in Hixus, Prison Warden. The goal of this deck is really to be as close to a mono-white draw go as you possibly can. I'm going to hang back, survey the land, and interact where I can, and hopefully I can find the chinks in the armor that will let me take down my opponents. And if it gets to the point where I can't run fast enough, thankfully Hixus is always there to keep me safe.
Hi, my name is Stewert. I go by Stu. I'm here today playing Crick, Son of Yawgmoth. You pay life to cast spells, and hopefully by the end of the game I'll be pretty close to dead with no life.
Hi, my name is Shelley Griffing, and today I'm playing my favorite color, which is mono green. I'm playing Selvala, Heart of the Wilds. I'm hoping today that I can show everyone that mono green is genuinely the best color in Magic, and prove to them that mono green can do all the things all the other colors do, but better. So we'll see what happens, but mono green, we're looking for it.
Today, I am going to be playing my favorite mono color, blue. The best color, the counterspell color, the nope color. And today, I am going to be running Leonardo da Vinci. And we're going to be making a whole bunch of Thopters. My deck is loaded with high mana value, high cost artifacts that normally are really, really bad to cast unless you can cheat them out, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be drawing a bunch of cards, and at the end of the day, we're gonna be overwhelming our opponents with an army of Thopters, because Leonardo da Vinci also makes the massive equal to the number of cards in my hand. And well, if there's one thing that I love to do in Magic the Gathering, that's draw cards. So we're gonna be drawing cards and making Thopters. So let's see what happens.
If everybody's good, let's get this going.
Yeah.
Welcome in for Tyler and Stu for joining us
Thanks
here
for
at
having us.
Elder Dragon Hooligans. And yeah, all right, everybody good?
Yeah.
All right,
good.
let's do it. We'll untap, upkeep, draw, and I'm gonna play the best card in all of Magic, an island. And I'll pass.
All right, and I will draw for turn. If I will see your island and raise you a plane.
Oh man.
Oh, no.
And pass.
I feel like this is a common trend. I will play a swamp, and I will tap the swamp,
Oh.
and then I will pass turn.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh no.
Hey,
It's a countdown. What are we doing? Okay, all right.
I'm gonna untap, upkeep, draw.
Yeah.
And guess what I'm gonna play? A forest.
Oh, look at
Okay.
Wow.
that. Look at that.
And then I pass.
I was a little nervous.
I know, right? All right. So I'll.
Stu tapped the swamp and I got scared.
I did too. I was like, oh god, here comes the dark ritual into the. Oh god. All right. I'm gonna play another island.
Okay.
I am going to tap 2 for an arcane signet.
That's good.
So yeah, and that is me. Pass turn.
Cool. I'll untap, upkeep, and draw. I will play another plane.
Didn't see that coming.
I'm gonna tap a 1 and play everybody's favorite, an Esper Sentinel.
Hey,
Oh,
that's pretty good.
Lots
That's a
of
good
questions
one.
about to be asked. And I'll pass the turn there.
Hopefully we'll both get there.
I will untap, upkeep, and draw. Wow. I could just draw more swamps. That'd be cool. Let's see. This hand is super slow. I will pass turn.
Okay, I'll untap upkeep draw. All right. I'll play a forest, and
All right.
then I will tap 2 for a scavenging ooze, which allows me to pay green to exile a target card from a graveyard. And if it's a creature, I get a +1/+1 counter on it, and yeah, I can gain 1 life.
It's pretty good.
That's very not a non-creature.
Yeah.
I know Black hates to see me coming.
Uh-oh, Stu. Is that you, Shelley?
Yeah.
All right. I will untap, upkeep, and draw. Oh, that's a good top.
drew into that.
My whole
All right, I'm
plan.
gonna play an island, and I top decked it, and I'm gonna play Stu's favorite card in all of Magic. That
Oh man.
I'm gonna play Rhystic Study.
Oh gosh.
Rhystic trigger or Esper trigger on the Rhystic. I will pay.
Fantastic.
I knew it was coming.
I top decked it 100%. So I was like, I guess I'm changing what I'm going to be playing. So I too am going to be asking some questions. But that is me. I will say go.
So long for the fair magic. I'll untap, I'll upkeep and draw for turn. I will, to nobody's surprise, play another planes. And now I'm going to tap 3. And we will keep the question train going, and I'll play a monologue tax.
All right. There's just a whole bunch of taxing going on here.
Stu.
So whenever a player, an opponent casts their second spell for the turn, I create a treasure token.
This is good stuff. I have a question for you. Would you like to pay the 1?
I can't.
Oh, I'm going to draw a card. Thanks.
Yep. We don't miss triggers here.
Yeah.
My turn.
No, of course not. Definitely don't miss triggers.
I will untap, upkeep, and draw my card. Let's see. I shouldn't have kept this hand, but we're here. I'll play Swamp. I will pay 1 and an extra 1 for a Blood Celebrant. It is a 1/1 cleric. I can pay a black and pay 1 life to add 1 mana of any color to my mana pool.
I'm gonna guess that extra 1 that you tapped was for
Paying
Rhystic
for
Study.
Rhystic
Yeah,
Study.
all right. I guess.
I pay my taxes
Yeah, it's true.
in Magic.
Yeah.
And I will pass turn.
All right. I'll untap and I'll upkeep and I will draw. All right. I'm going to cast Selvala for 3. I'm finally casting my commander. Turn 3. We love it. All right. Selvala, Heart of the Wild. So whenever another creature enters the battlefield, its controller may draw a card if its power is greater than each of the other creature's power. So this is for everybody. If you cast a big creature, you can draw a card. I can also pay a green to tap her to add X mana and any combination of colors in my mana pool where X is the greatest power among creatures I control. I don't pay the 1, so you can have it.
I will.
And then I'll
drop the
pass my turn.
All right. I will untap, upkeep, and draw. All of those cards I drew, I will miss my land drop.
Oh, wait.
Say what?
I know, right? It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine. We're gonna tap 3 for a Psi Master Thopterist. So whenever I cast an artifact spell, I will make a 1/1 Thopter. And then I can pay 1 and a blue, sacrifice 2 artifacts, and draw a card. That's it. And then I'm going to discard a hand. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't have to discard. Look at that. I planned it that way. I knew that. I knew exactly that's what I was going to do. Definitely didn't think I had 8 cards in hand.
Right.
But that's me. I will pass turn.
You guys just hate my boy Esper here. But I'll untap, upkeep, and draw for turn. I'll play a Roadside Reliquary as my land for turn. And, oddly enough, I will pass the turn.
That's not concerning or anything.
Your commander doesn't have flash or anything, does it?
Oh, I don't know.
No,
I haven't checked.
I will untap upkeep and draw this swamp.
Okay.
We're cooking. Look, it's a swamp. I guess we'll play the play. I will pay 4 mana, and then I will pay 12 life.
Oh.
Sorry.
12.
No, it's not 12. I'm sorry. 6 life for Crick, son of Yawgmoth, my commander. He's got lifelink, and then for each black pip in a cost, I can pay 2 life rather than pay that mana. And then whenever I cast a black spell, I put a +1 counter on Crick. And he's a 2/2. So he's here to play. And I do not have mana for Rhystic Study, so I will not pay the 1.
I will draw for that.
Must be nice.
And then I will pass turn.
Well, doesn't look like I have to try very hard to kill you. You might just kill yourself. All
That's
right.
the deck.
I'm going to untap, upkeep, and draw. All right. I'll play a forest. And then we will pay 3. Casting Eldamari. Yeah, the rest of that card.
Corviticall.
Thank you. Yeah, so I can look at the top card of my library at any time. I can cast creature spells from the top of my library, and then I can pay a green to tap it. To tap 2 untapped creatures I control to reveal a card from my hand, or the top card of my library, and I can reveal a creature card this way. I can put it on the battlefield to activate only during my turn. That's pretty good. Actually, just because. All right.
Be the one.
You're green. You have the mana to spare.
Let's do it.
All right.
You know what? I'm going to pass.
All right.
Quick question. Is he the biggest creature on the board?
Oh. I guess
think-
we're all just casting 2/2s.
Yeah, I have a 1/4.
Is that a
So
1/1?
yeah, I think so. I think you draw from.
I will
From that.
gladly draw my card off of 3/3.
That
Thank
must be
you.
nice.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done.
All right. I will untap, upkeep, and draw. Cool.
Card drawn green. That's
Still
plus-
didn't
great.
still didn't
It's
get a
plus 2.
land, but I did get the best Thopter, the Ornithopter,
Oh.
which will pay for 0. And with that, I will create a Thopter from Psymaster Thopterist. I really want to cast Leonardo, but
Seems like we got a lot of options for
I
someone with no
I
land.
do. But I'll tap 3 because we're making Thopters. We're Thop-Thopping over here, so I'm going to
Thop.
cast Thopter Fabricator.
Oh.
A 4/4 with flying. Whenever I draw my second card each turn, I make a 1/1 Thopter. And it has a vehicle, it has crew 2. So, but it's an artifact. I'm going to make another Thopter.
Sweet. While you make that thought,
I
sir,
see what's happening.
I have a
don't
trigger.
like it.
finally, on my monologue text.
Oh, yeah.
You do your mono attacks, and then I will also, because that's an artifact, I will pay the Esper trigger on that. But
Sounds good.
it is my second spell, so you get a treasure token.
Do you want me to use an official token, or can I use a...
You can draw. You can draw it.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Draw that treasure. I wanna see.
That was
Okay.
a prereq to be on the show. Is you have to draw really like bad tokens.
Oh, that's amazing.
That actually looks good. though.
Yeah, look at that treasure.
It's a diamond.
But why did that look good?
It looks so good, yeah. Look at that bling. Like, it is majesty.
It's pretty.
That is my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in hand.
Alrighty. Go to my turn. Untap, upkeep, and draw.
Mm-hmm.
Feel like Esper Sentinel just gonna be a blocker at this point. Play Emeria, the Sky Ruin. Has my land for turn. That'll enter tapped.
It's a pretty good card. Pretty good land.
Yeah, very good land.
Ooh.
So just so everybody's aware that at my upkeep, if I ever have 7 or more planes, I get to grab a creature card from my graveyard and put it onto the battlefield.
Okay.
That's what I mean. Like, stop talking.
I'm kind of tired of not drawing, so I'm going to tap 3
You can cast a big thing.
and play one of my most favorite cards in all of white, which is Secret Rendezvous.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So I and another opponent will each draw 3 cards. So I wonder who is in need of some cards.
I am always in need of cards. I can't even say that with a straight face.
Somehow I
I'm down
doubt
to
that. Somehow I
I'm
doubt
down to
that. Somehow I doubt that.
But first on cast trigger, Ristic Study.
Sure. I will
Alright,
pay for
copy that.
Mystic Study.
I will say I don't have card draw on the board.
That's true too. I'm sure. Stu, you and I will each draw 3 cards.
Yeehaw!
Stu, I thought we were friends.
I can have you draw cards.
And with that, I
We're gonna
will
live life.
I will pass my turn.
Stipulations. I will untap, upkeep, and draw. I will play Cabal Coffers. It says pay 2 and tap it. Add a black for each swamp I control, which is currently 4. Let's activate Cabal for 4. I will play something I drew, Thought Vessel,
Hey.
for 2, and I will pay
Triggers.
both of my taxes, 1 for Ristic Study and 1 for Esper Sentinel.
You couldn't just give me a card back as a thank you?
Actually, you know what? You're right. I will not pay for Esper Sentinel. We will play. So I have 1 black floating. I'll have 3 black and a colorless, and then I will play 2 life to cast another card that gets shut down by Scavenging Ooze. Chainer, Dementia Master. All of my nightmares have +1/+1. I can pay 3 black, pay 3 life, and put target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under my control. That creature is a black and is a nightmare in addition to its other types. Whenever Chainer, Dementia Master, leaves the battlefield, exile all nightmares.
Trigger on the monologue tax to make another treasure.
You get it. And this spell, I don't have extra mana, so I will not be able to pay for
I
Ristic
will
Study.
draw Ristic.
And
That's it's not a land, but
with all those triggers, it also triggers Crick. I get a +1 counter because I cast a black spell.
nice.
Nice.
And I think I need to gain some life. So 1 swing Crick.
I got a 0-2, a 1-4, and 2 1-1s.
I think to not make as many enemies as possible, Dustin, I will swing 3 at you.
I will block with a 1-4.
So I hit you
Okay.
for 3.
Yep.
They bounce, and then I'm going to gain 3 with Crick. I will go from 32 to 35, and that's all I got.
Sweet. I'm gonna untap. Upkeep, draw. Ooh. I'm going to play a forest. I'm gonna Summoner's Pact
Oh,
for
no.
0. So I'm gonna search my library for a green creature card. I'll reveal it, I'll put it in my hand, then I'll just shuffle the library. And then, yeah, if I don't pay, I die at the beginning of my upkeep.
I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure
So,
it's 2 and 2 green. You can
that's
do it.
fine.
Firstly, would you like to pay for Ristic Study?
No.
And secondly, would you like to pay for Esper?
No!
Sentinel?
Stop! I don't want to pay all your taxes.
I drew a land, y'all. I'm so excited. I drew a land.
All right. I'll search my library.
Yep.
All right, I'm searching. All right. After searching my library, I grabbed a Woodland Bellower. So he allows me to get a small creature when I cast him.
Okay.
So I'm putting him in my hand.
Yep. Sounds good.
All right. And now I think we're going to cast him. And then I'm going to guess Woodland Bellower.
Yeah.
So when he enters the battlefield, I can search my library for a non-legendary green creature card with converted mana cost 3 or less and put it onto the battlefield.
Yes.
And then I have to shuffle. So he enters. I'm going to search my library for creature 3 or less. For my 3-cost creature, I grabbed a Reclamation Sage. So Reclamation Sage
Thanks, I hate
comes
it.
out.
And that's onto the battlefield?
Yep.
Oh, good. So what is Rick Sage doing? It's fine.
So when it enters the battlefield, I can destroy a target artifact or enchantment. So you got lots of artifacts.
I do.
You've got lots of enchantments. You're asking me a lot more questions, I think, but that's
only
also
got
a
one
problem.
So
enchantment.
before that hits, do you pay for Ristic on cast of your woodland little creature there? And you also have a Selvala trigger to draw a card.
Yeah.
But
I'm just going to pay it. Fine.
okay.
Fantastic.
And
Alright.
That's also your second spell for the turn. So I'm gonna create a treasure off of my.
I don't like that either. I want to cast more than 1 spell a turn without you getting treasure.
Oh, well, I'm not doing anything with
what are you
it.
blowing up?
I'm being nice.
All right. We're getting rid of your card draw.
Card draw.
Yeah.
So
So
Esper Sentinel?
Yeah, because it's artifact, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh boy.
All right. Esper Sentinel will go to the graveyard.
All right, so I'm going to draw. And then I'm going to be done.
I got something cool I want to do at your end step.
Oh.
I want to pay 6 life, 2, 4, 6, and then pay an additional 3 life, so that'd be 9 life. And I want your Esper Sentinel.
I want my Esper Sentinel.
I
So I
should
will
have
go
paid
down.
the 1.
I will go down from 35 to 26.
If I didn't pay the 1, I could have exiled that thing.
Why do you want my Esper?
As a blocker.
All right. We good?
Yep.
I'm gonna untap. Upkeep and draw. I'm gonna play a land, Urza's Workshop.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I'm then gonna tap it for a Soul Ring. Trigger off of my Scion Master Thopterist. I will make another Thopter. We'll do this one separately because it has Summoning Sickness.
Now I get to be the tax man. Would you want to
Yeah.
pay your taxes? It is currently a 2/2.
It is a 2/2, so I have to pay 2. You can draw. I will not be paying that. That's a little steep on the taxes there. We're gonna, I don't know about all that. But I am going to then tap my Soul Ring and an island, and I'm going to cast my commander, Leonardo da Vinci. So he is a 3/3 human artificer with 2 abilities. One is 3 and a blue. Until end of turn, Thopters I control have base power and toughness XX, where X is the number of cards in my hand. And then he has another ability, 2 a blue, and tap him for I draw a card, then I discard a card. If I discarded an artifact, I exile it from my graveyard. If I do, I create a token that's a copy of it, except it's a 0/2 Thopter with flying, in addition to its other types.
A lot of text.
Yeah. Haven't
Yes.
you been discarding down to hand size this whole time already?
No, I haven't actually.
I should have blown up that.
That is your second spell for the turn.
That is my second
and
spell,
learn.
so you get a
Okay,
treasure.
A treasure.
Yep. Move to combat. We're going to crew our Thopter Fabricator with Leonardo da Vinci.
Uh-oh.
1/1 Thopter here, a 1/1 Thopter here, and then a 4/4 Thopter here flying.
All right. Well, I have no blocks, so I'll take 1. Going to 39.
My guys don't fly, so I will also take 1, going from 26 to 25.
I also do not fly in green very often, so I will be taking the 4, going from 40 to 36.
Your life's looking a little low.
It's all part of the plan.
I'm sure it'll be fine. No, it's fine. We're gonna play things and do things. So I'm gonna tap for 3, and I'm gonna unstoppable plan. With my homeboy, my favorite Planeswalker Jace in the forefront there. So at the beginning of my instep, I will untap all non-land permanents I control. I will move to my instep, and I will untap.
All right, Shelley, now you just have to get your other reclamations.
Yeah, my second copy in the commander deck.
Fired that off a little too early.
Yep, and that is my turn. I now have 7 cards in hand, so I will not discard, and I'll pass.
Sounds good. Well, in your end step, I'm going to crack 2 of my treasures.
Okay.
I'm just going to flash in Cathar Commando. So this is a 3/1, a human soldier. I can pay 1 and sacrifice it to destroy a target artifact or enchantment.
That's pretty good. A lot of juicy targets.
Yeah,
it
lots of
is.
juicy
It's
targets.
really-
Also, Ristic trigger. Do you pay for Ristic?
Pay and pop it.
Sure. I'll pay my
Alright.
taxes, right? I got to set a good example as the white player here. And then we'll go to my turn. I'll
Alright.
untap, upkeep, and I'll draw. I will play Plains as my land for turn. I'm going to tap 4. And I'm going to play a Windborn Muse.
That's good.
So Windborn Muse is a flying 2/3. That says when creatures can't attack me unless their controller pays 2 mana for each of those creatures that is attacking. So hopefully
More taxes.
more taxes.
You know,
Now I have taxes on attacking. I got taxes on casting. All right.
And
Ristic trigger on cast of that.
hey, Man, it's no fun when the rabbit's got the gun. But sure, I'll still be a good example, and
All
I'll
right.
pay.
That wouldn't hurt though.
Now hear me out. I can reanimate that dude if you guys want to blow up 2 enchant.
That is very tempting. Very
I
tempting.
like the sound of
But
that.
I feel like
I don't like this.
we've had one premature removal already. I will chill for right now, and I'll call it a turn.
All right. I will untap. Upkeep, if I can grab my lands, and draw my card. Womp womp. I think I'm just playing like 90 swamps because I keep drawing them.
I mean, it's pretty good with your ball coffers.
Seems like a good problem to have.
Yeah, seems like a very good problem to have.
For now, let's do nothing juicy in graveyards.
Nothing in my graveyard.
I have 1 sorcery.
Right.
You can Summoner's Pact. And die 'cause you can't pay the green.
And die. No. Let's see. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to activate Cabal Coffers for 5. Let's play Gary,
Oh, nice.
Merchant of Asphodel. On cast, I will pay my taxes.
Okay.
I'll pay the 1.
Gary's gonna hurt.
I have a cast
So
trigger
black
from
pits.
Crick, so this gets another +1 counter. When Gary enters the battlefield, each opponent loses X life, where X is my devotion to black, and then I gain life lost this way.
It's pretty good.
Which is currently 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. I have no response as the blue
The
player.
The blue player. Oh,
Yep.
What?
Yep. I know.
How good are you?
I missed 2, 3 land drops. I will lose 8 going to 32.
I'll lose 8 going to 31.
I'll lose 8 going to 28. No. Yes. I
Yeah.
can math.
Math.
And then I'll gain 24 going to 49. Alrighty, guys. Don't
I
hurt
guess you
me.
weren't joking when
Don't
you said
hurt
that was
you.
the plan.
Yeah. It's fine. It's
He
fine.
saw the Gary and he was going,
He's like, I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'll be the blood bag. To myself. What are we doing? I don't think I'm gonna get in there. We're chilling. I'll pass turn.
all right, I'm going to untap. I got something very important to do after this untap step. If
Yep.
I would like to stay at this table with y'all.
Don't forget.
Yeah.
I am going to go ahead and pay for it.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Summoner's Pact is paid.
Nice.
No more. No more weight on my shoulders with that. All right, and I'm going to draw.
See, you're even taxing yourself with Summoner's Pact.
Yes.
I can't get away.
You can't get away. Even your own.
All right. Cool. So I didn't die. So that's great.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yay. I wanted to stay here with y'all just a little longer, I guess.
Oh, I'm kind of, medium on that. Right?
Get me out of here.
I mean,
But
you've only got 1 green. There's not much you can do with that, right?
All right. Here we go.
all right. I'll tap the green to tap Selvala
Oh no.
for only 6.
Only 6.
Only 6.
Only
It's
6.
not as much as I wanted. Wait. We're gonna tap it for 6.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast an Allosaurus Shepherd
Ooh.
Oh.
for 1. So I still have 5 floating.
Oh.
But it can't be countered. Blue player.
Yeah.
Stop right there.
He hasn't been very useful there anyway.
No.
Green spells I control can't be countered.
Oh
so
no.
sorry in advance.
Oh no.
For all my blue spells, you can counter those, okay?
Yeah, got it. Yeah.
And then I can also pay 6, and until end of turn, each elf creature I control becomes a 5/5. It's also a dinosaur.
Dino.
Yeah, but I mean, just doing that guy. I got 5 floating.
How many elves do you have?
Oh, that guy's enough too. 3.
Oh, wow.
Does anyone have any creatures in their graveyard?
Not anymore.
Not currently.
I'm on the job.
So, with nothing being in the graveyard, I guess we could just go on a hunt. I got some floating mana that's gonna go away.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna Green Sun Zenith for 4. since I had 5 floating. So I'm going to look for a green creature card with 4 or less mana value and put it on the battlefield and then shuffle my library. I grabbed Voyan. Yeah. The automatic artisan. That guy.
I love.
Yeah, you know,
that is my
just a little-
favorite green.
It's exactly that.
You know that card?
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Well, when comes out, nothing happens. But each creature that's attacking one of my opponents has trample.
Oh.
And I can pay a green to tap it, and I can put a creature card or a vehicle card from my hand onto the battlefield. And if I put an artifact on the battlefield this way, I get 2 +1/+1 counters on it.
All right. So we'll have Ristic.
Yeah.
An S percent will trigger.
So we'll
It's
draw.
hard to say that nothing will happen.
With all of that, that will complete my turn.
All right. I will untap. I will upkeep. And I will draw. I still haven't drawn another land.
Really?
What turn are we on?
I don't even know. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I'm going to tap my Soul Ring, tap an island, tap Leonardo. I'm going to draw a card and discard a card. I'm going to discard Karn Legacy Reforged. It will then get exiled and will come back as a 0/2 Thopter Karn.
That's cool.
And I drew a land.
Ah!
Congratulations.
We got there.
We're gaming.
So excited. And all right, so with that ability I drew, so I have a Thopter Fabricator trigger. So we'll do it here. So Summoning Sickness, and then I have 3 that can attack. I will move to combat. I will tap my Carnothopter to crew my Thopter Fabricator. And then I will swing everything at Stu
I'm a blood bag.
because you gained a bunch.
I have no flyers.
Okay, cool. So you have 3/7.
I will take 7, going from 49 to 42.
All right. And I will 5, 6, 7, 8. I will have to discard, but before I do that, I will move to my end step.
Oh.
I will trigger Unstoppable Plan. I will untap all my non-land permanents, which I'm very excited because now I can, still in my end step, I am going to tap and activate Leonardo da Vinci again to draw a card.
There we go.
And I am going to discard the Magic Mirror. Normally a 9 mana artifact that does is 1 less to cast if I, for instant sorcery, my graveyard. We're not going to worry about that. The big thing though is I have no maximum hand size as it gets exiled as a Magic Mirror Thopter. And at the beginning of my upkeep, I put a knowledge counter on it, and I draw a card for each knowledge counter on it. So, but then I don't have to discard to that. So that it is now a 0/2 flying Magic Mirror.
Spicy
Oh.
tech.
And that
Very
is
spicy.
that's me. Past turn.
Start. Sounds good. I will untap, upkeep, and draw for my turn. I'll tap 5. And I will cast a Guardian Scale Lord. So Guardian Scale Lord has a couple of abilities. First up, it's a 3/4 flyer. It has backup 1. So backup says that when it ETBs, so it enters the battlefield, I can put a +1/+1 counter on a target creature. If I choose to put that counter on another creature, then that creature will gain the following abilities for the rest of the turn. So the first ability, of course, is the flying that I mentioned, but the second ability is whenever this creature attacks, return target non-land permanent card with mana value X or less from my graveyard to the battlefield, where X is that creature's power. Is this creature's power. Okay, so I am going to choose to put
put it on mine. Put it on mine.
I'll put it on my Windborn Muse, as much as I would love to do that, Shelley. I'll put that +1/+1 counter on my Windborn Muse.
How
So
else is green supposed to fly?
it already has flying, but now when it attacks, I can grab something from my grave and put it to the field. So what I'm going to do,
On cast, Ristic trigger.
you can have your card this time around. I'm tired of being the only good example.
Wait, just
We
kidding.
can do political.
I can't.
You want to do political?
Yeah.
I don't like this. I'm playing mono blue. All politics are gonna go at me. It's okay. I chose this life. I know what I'm about.
Because I very much would like my Esper Sentinel back. So here's what I'm going to attempt to do. I am going to activate the Cathars Commando. I'm going to pay 1 and sacrifice it.
Mhm.
And I'm going to destroy a target's artifact or enchantment. I'll target my Esper Sentinel that you have still. Been keeping it warm for me.
He's dead.
So he'll die and he'll go to the grave. And then I'm going to move to combat. That means I will come at you, Shelley, for 3 in the air with my Windborn Muse.
Actually, you didn't give me the flying token to be able to talk. All right, that's fine. I'll take 3. So I take 3, going down to 25.
There was an attack trigger because of the backup. And so on that attack, I will reanimate my Esper Sentinel.
He's here.
Pretty
So its
good.
power is 3, so I can get 3 or less mana cost. Now with that, I am happy. I have my boy back, and I will end my turn.
Very cool. In a turn, I am going to pay 3 mana and activate Chainer. Pay 3 life, going from 42 to 39.
Let
3
me
animate.
guess.
Your Cathar.
All right. So just a trade, a fair trade.
Fair and
Good.
balanced.
Yep.
Untap. Upkeep. Let's see if we draw another swamp. That's not a swamp. But I will play a swamp. And while we can make a bunch of mana, I am going to cast Gonti's Machinations as I move my board over. So Gonti's Machinations is an enchantment. Whenever I lose life for the first time each turn, I get an energy, and then I can pay 2 energy to sack it to have each opponent lose 3, and I gain life equal to the life loss this way.
Nice.
Ristic trigger.
I will pay my taxes.
Kip Esper trigger.
I see where this is going. I will pay my and then I have a crit trigger after all that shenanigans to get a +1 counter. I will pay 2. And then I will pay a total of 2, 4, 6. 6 life, going from 39 to 33. And I will cast Insatiable Avarice with the spree cost for each additional cost.
Okay.
So Insatiable Avarice, I search my library for a card, shuffle my library, put that card on top. And then the other mode is target player draws 3 cards and loses 3. I am going to target myself for both of those.
Ristic trigger.
Ristic trigger. You got it. You can draw a card.
I will draw.
I also have a monologue tax trigger. To call it a tax seems kind of
I know.
incorrect because I just get my treasure.
And I also have a trigger. You're getting a +1 counter. And then I will
I
resolve.
feel left
Avarice.
out.
Put this card I tutored for on top.
What is it?
It's a good magic card. And then I will draw 3.
Okay.
Also, I get a energy, which is not very relevant, but I just put that there.
Oh, here's a spin down.
Spin down. Dope. Thank you.
And lose 3, right?
Yes, and then I lose 3, going from 33 down to 30. I'm going to activate Cabal Coffers for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. And then I will use one of that to sacrifice Cathar Commander to blow up some Ristic Study.
That is fair. That's the longest I thought that would stay. So
Many turns overdue.
felt bad for you.
Yeah, it's good.
You weren't getting lands.
I was not.
Let it stick around.
The last 2 draws were lands though, so we're okay.
Hanging in there.
Hanging in
Alright.
there.
And for my next trick, I will pay 3 of my black and pay 3 life to reanimate the Cathar.
Oh, I see what's happening here.
I've seen this on lands.
And then I will activate sack the Cathar. I'll blow up your card.
I base back.
It will be exiled forever.
Choo, choo, choo. Choo, choo, choo.
It's very sad. It's very, very sad.
Are we
And
actually
for
sad?
my next
No.
I am sad.
I'm
I am sad.
okay with it.
You know,
I'm going to sorcery speed this Orcish Bowmaster.
Oh.
Blue player, blue. Hurry.
Oh.
Respond.
Oh, I am going to respond to that. You just blew up a bunch of my stuff that I couldn't respond to. I'm going to respond to this. I'm going to mana drain it.
No. Oh, okay. So he is countered.
Yep. And he
Boy.
2, right?
He is 2.
Yep. You got rid of my. Gonna make a bunch of colorless too. I have 2 colorless on my upkeep.
I
Over here
got
to.
you.
Woo.
All right. Well, I also have a Crick trigger. He gets a +1 counter. Go to combat, and I will swing Crick at Shelley.
Now, before we go to damage, because I missed the trigger, we do have a monologue text trigger, so of course I'm going to create a trigger token. Can't forget those.
That's important.
How big is that?
It's currently a 7/7.
Let's Trump change for green.
Yeah, no, I only got little 2/2s up. I guess I will block with Scavenging Ooze. So I will block with Scavenging Ooze. Scavenging Ooze will die.
All right, and I will gain 7 because Crick has lifelink, going from 27 to 34. And I think that's all I got. I'll pass turn.
Crown
I'm
nice of you.
noticing an engine has taken
Mm-hmm.
effect.
What did you...
All right. I'm gonna untap.
Don't look at me.
Let's see what we got going on.
I might Toxic Deluge next turn for 34.
Please don't. I'm gonna keep it up at a draw. Okay, Stu, don't talk like that. I'm gonna play a forest. See, you're trying to decide who the problem is the problem.
We're all problems.
I know, but we did just blow through Dustin's mana drain, so you could have made a lot of money off me in the mana.
I could have.
Do
White's
I look
not.
like a problem?
I'm not too worried about you at the moment. But see, if I say that, the moment I swing at Stu, I'm gonna get hit with the clap back.
Nice.
So that's why. Okay, you know what? Should we just see what we get?
Let's
Yeah.
go. What are
Okay,
we
'cause-
doing?
Wheel.
All right, I'm gonna pay 1, and I'm going to tap Selvala for 6. All right, 7, 8, 9, 10 for Apex Devastator.
All work.
Because I just want to see what I can get.
Oh, no.
I regret
She says it so
mana draining
innocently.
your
Orcish
Your
Bowmaster.
Orcish Bowmaster. But I couldn't counter it anyway because Allosaurus Shepherd. So
Also true.
yeah,
So it worked out.
it
All
worked
right.
out. It worked out.
So I have a cascade on the stack.
All
I guess
right.
it's happening.
Let's see what we
Let's
get.
see.
So
It's not called Devastation.
All right.
First one is what 9. 9 is the first one. All right. You'll keep
Oh,
going until you hit it.
That's
Yep.
not so bad.
There we go.
Creatures I control get +10/+10 and gain vigilance until end of turn.
Oh no.
Yay! All right.
Oh no. Now I'm really sad that
Number 1. Number 2.
I'm gonna ask.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not as bad.
No. Number 3.
Kind of bad.
Okay.
And then last one. An Imperious Great.
Nope, keep going because
what?
almost 10. It's 9 or 9
You're
or.
right.
Yep.
I just got so sad. All right, wait.
Oh, it's a dude.
A little guy. All right.
All right. Quick question for
right.
the table. Do you have interaction?
Nope, I used my
On me.
on you.
No. All right, what you got?
Again, I'm really sad.
So we have 2 triggers. First up, would you pay for your Esper Sentinel? How badly do you like that 1 mana?
I have a response. I'm sorry. With those triggers on the stack. I am going to pay 2 life to instant speed a Dark Ritual.
Okay.
I will not be paying the one for Esper.
Okay.
Trigger Gonti's Machinations.
I
Oh,
will
one sec.
respond to that
Okay.
to give you another. Well, no, it's not going to trigger you, but I'm going to activate Psymaster Thopterist, and I'm going to sacrifice 2 Thopters to draw a card.
So resolve Dark Ritual. So that's still on the stack. I'm going to sink my Dark Ritual mana into Chainer
Mhm.
by paying 3 life, going from 32 to 29 to reanimate Orcish Bowmaster. ETB trigger, I am going to deal 1 damage to the thing that gives trample with my army.
Like so, I have card draw from my Esper Sentinel. I'll draw that card.
Trigger Orcish Bowmasters. I'll deal the other damage to.
The trample one.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Woo!
So I can use my 1 measly little mana. Bloop. And we're gonna tap this little guy. And tap 2 untapped creatures I control to reveal a card from my hand. And we're going to put it on the battlefield.
Okay.
So let me tap that. And then we're going to go ahead and tap this and this.
Okay.
So we're going to go ahead and put out Apex Allosaur. So when it enters the battlefield, I can fight up to 1 target creature I don't control.
I have a 0/2, 2 1/1s, a 1/4, a 0/2, and a 3/3.
See, but if I kill you, who's gonna counter the white and black spells? Do you still have an Esper Sentinel over there? Okay,
I
well,
have it back now.
we're gonna fight that for sure.
Fight the Esper.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
So how much is that?
It's 1.
1? Okay. We will fight your Orcish Bowmaster and your other 1/1 over there. Kind of
Okay.
just so that way they're gone. So that's
The
2,
chainer
3.
is how he's bringing stuff back from the graveyard, just so you know.
Okay. So it's a what, 6?
This one's a 3/3.
Oh, okay. So 6.
6 total so far.
These all die.
Then we will fight your 2 1/1s for 7/8. We'll go ahead and fight this. And then we'll just go ahead and fight the Ornithopter.
All right.
And we're done on that. All these things, I don't have haste, so all these things just came in, to be fair.
Cool.
Let's hit Dustin with 11. I'll swing my Allosaur Shepherd at you.
Okay. They have vigilance.
Oh, you're right. Love that.
Yep.
Tyler, you're living another day. Stu, 12 at you.
Yeah, that's kind of
Lord.
my
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And then Stu, just go ahead and, because you're gonna gain your life back. We'll do the 16 at you.
12 and 16. That's
You
a lot
have
of
2
damage.
armies.
I got 1. I am going to block the 16, and I think I'm going to take the 12.
I'm going to take the 11. I don't want to lose my magic mirror. I lost my Carnithopter. I don't want to lose my Thopter magic mirror.
All right, so I block with the army. We took 1 for the team,
Yep. I will take 11 going down to 21.
and I'll take 12 going down to 17.
And I'm done.
All right. Untap. I'll move to my upkeep. I have magic mirror, so I will put a knowledge counter on it and draw a card, and then I will draw a card for turn. All right, so I will play my land per turn, which will be this island. So I'm going to tap 4 because I want to try to activate my commander every turn. I'm going to play Unwinding Clock.
Ooh, card skip.
And then I'm going to activate my commander. Tapping. I'm going to draw a card and then discard a card. I'm going to Mycosynth Lattice.
Ooh, that's a good one.
To make everything. It is a Thoptosynth Lattice. It is a 0/2.
See, I blew up your board, and now
yeah.
you're just rebuilding.
It was we're trying. We're doing what we can. Losing my Psymaster Thopterus definitely hurt. All right, do that. So I'll use my 2 floating from Mana Drain. So Mana Drain is now gone bye-bye, and I will Thopter Spy Network. So at the beginning of my upkeep, I will, if I control an artifact, I will create a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature. Whenever one or more artifact creatures I control deal combat damage to a player, draw a card.
Trigger on my mono attacks.
Yep.
So I will gain another treasure.
Yep.
I don't want my
So,
creatures to be artifacts.
So with that, I'm pretty sure Crick won't trigger because you don't cast.
They're not black anymore.
They are correct. That is correct.
How dare you?
No, I'm not protected.
And it
'Cause
gets around Allosaurus Shepherd as well.
Oh, that's good too.
Yep. All right, so I will move to my end step. Unstoppable Plan. I will untap my non-land permanents. Still in my end step, I'm going to trigger Leonardo da Vinci again. I'm going to draw a card. And I am going to discard Forsaken Monument. And that will come back as a
That is
Thopter.
good.
Forsaken Thoptament. And that is my turn.
I felt bad for bullying you, but now I don't.
No, you don't.
I will also. I did draw more than. I drew a second card. I have to remember this is a brand new card that just came out in Aether Drift, so I'm not used to it.
Yep.
I will make a Thopter from that, and I will pass.
It's almost as if nothing happened last turn.
Oh, it definitely happened.
Oh, he's still up.
Yeah.
All right.
I liked it better when there was nothing on your board.
I'll untap.
I'll untap with you.
No.
No. That's gonna be a problem.
No, it's not. It's fine.
I'll draw for my turn. I'll play Plains as my land. Let's tap 3. And I'm going to play a saga called Love Song of Night and Day. So it'll go to its first chapter here, which says that I and another player will draw 2 cards.
Who are you scared of?
What am I scared of at this point? It's the thing, I'm white. I usually feel pretty safe. Let's see. Shelley, you and I will draw 2 cards. Each.
Love that.
If you windmill slam a farewell right here, I will laugh.
I would
won't.
cry.
Is that something you guys would like to see?
If you name
But-
artifacts, I will laugh. Really hard.
Wait, are lands considered artifacts?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It'll be everything's gone.
Please
Everything
no.
is an artifact. It's on the board.
It would be kind of funny, but it would be really sad.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious. What do you mean?
Yeah,
Stranger
R.I.P. your
things have
cabal
happened.
coffers.
Mhm.
That's fine.
Okay.
R.I.P. everything else. We start over with less cards in our deck.
Yeah.
I'm going to tap 3. I'm going to play one of my favorite cards in this deck,
Ooh, let's go.
Nice.
which is Prison Term.
Oh yeah.
That's a good one.
Alright, so Prison Term is a 3-mana aura that when it enters, I can enchant a creature. That creature cannot attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be played. Now, the fun part about this card is that whenever a new creature enters the battlefield, I can elect to move Prison Term over there, releasing the previously enchanted creature.
Pretty sweet.
I'm gonna hit Selvala right now.
But she's an artifact. So
And still a
Yeah.
creature.
she's sad.
now she's in prison.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hit Selvala on that. So she will be enchanted, unable to attack or block. All right, so she is in prison for right now.
Cool.
We'll see if I feel like releasing her later on. I am going to move to combat. Everything's flying on your board, Dustin.
Everything but Leonardo da Vinci.
Yeah. Unfortunate. Stew, I'm going to come at you. I'm in the air with my Guardian Scalelord for 3.
No blocks.
It has an attack trigger. I can grab a non-land permanent that is mana value 3 or less right now, since its power is still 3. Yeah, I think I'm going to grab the Cathar Commando right now. And 40 blocks.
No blocks.
No blocks.
Nothing in the air.
So you'll take 3.
Yeah, I will take 3, going from 17 down to 14.
I will go to my end step.
I am going to also do something on your end step.
Okay.
I'm going to activate Leonardo da Vinci. I'm going to draw a card. And I'm going to discard a card, which will trigger your prison term because it will be a creature entering.
Ooh, that's sweet tech.
Yep. I will discard a Cage Sun, and it will come out. I will name blue. So whenever I tap a land for blue, I will add an additional one to that. And it is a Caged Thopter Sun. And, okay, cool. That's all I'm doing on your end step.
All right. Well, I will go to my turn. Untap.
I'll untap with you.
Keep. And we will draw. Well, let's do it before I forget. I'll play a swamp. I'm going to pay 1. Actually, yeah, I'll do that. I'll cast a Thrall Parasite. He's a 1/1 creature Thrall with Extort. Extort is whenever I cast a spell, I may pay white or black. If I do, each opponent loses a life. I gain that much life, and then I can tap it, pay 2 life to remove a counter from target non-land permanent.
Cool.
Trigger Crick. I'll get a counter. I'm going to tap this to activate Cabal Coffers for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 black.
Pretty
So
good.
good.
We got mana. Because I don't know what I'm going to get. I'm going to pay 4 life to transmute Dimir Houseguard.
Ooh.
Transmute, discard this card, search my library for a card with the same mana value as this card, reveal it, put it in my hand, and then shuffle. And I can only activate it as a sorcery. So I'll discard this to go get a 4-drop. So I transmuted for the One Ring.
That's pretty good.
I hope you
pretty good.
guys know what it does. It's pretty good. So 4 mana, 1 ring. Legendary artifact, indestructible. When the One Ring enters the battlefield, if I cast it, I gain protection from everything. At the beginning of my upkeep, I lose 1 counter, 1 life for each bird encounter on the One Ring, and then I can tap it to add a bird encounter to the One Ring, and then draw a card for each counter on it. So I'll get this to hand.
Sweet.
And I will probably cast it. Let's go down 4. I'll cast the One Ring. And on cast, I am going to extort by paying 1 of my floating mana.
So we'll all lose a life.
So y'all will all lose 1, and I'll gain 3.
So, trigger with that One Ring entering the battlefield. My mono attacks. I will create a Dredge token.
Cool. With the One Ring on the stack, or extort on the stack actually, because that's a cast trigger, so I'll lose a life going to 20.
I'll lose a life going to 30.
I'll lose a life and go to 24.
And then I'll gain 3, going from 10 to 13.
There we go. And I will tap for 2 blue, and I will counterspell the One Ring.
Oh no! All right. For my next trick, what's the biggest creature? No particular reason.
I think it's a 10/10.
You got
Yeah.
2 10-10s,
Definitely not me.
and you got weenies. How big's your thops?
I have a 4/4 and 2 4s.
What gave them
Force?
plus
Forsaken Monument.
Oh,
Oh,
gotcha.
that's funny.
My brain keeps seeing it as Eldrazi Monument, and so I'm forgetting about the +2/+2. And I'm like, they're indestructible. Wait,
Yep.
no, they're not. That's the wrong monument.
All right. Well, I will cast
Oh gosh, I'm scared.
3 mana. I will cast Toxic Deluge,
Oh, that's pretty good.
and I will pay the 1 for extort. So each y'all will lose a life. I'll gain 3.
All right, so I will respond to that.
Yep.
I'm going to activate my commander. I'm going to draw a card. Ooh, that's pretty good. That changes things.
Okay.
Just what I was gonna do. All right, and then I will discard Yeah, it's fine. I will duplicate.
Ooh, good one.
I'll exile Crick.
Ooh, okay.
Unfortunately, I can't do anything else.
Well, I have an X-Tor trigger on the stack.
Oh, yeah. We all lose one and you gain one.
Oh, yeah.
I
So
gained 3.
I'll lose a life, go to 19.
I lose a life going to 29.
I lose life going to 23.
And then I will gain 3.
Also, in response to that, I will pay 1 and sacrifice my Cathar. In response, I'm going to attempt to target the Unwinding Clock.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, I'm about to lose Mycosynth Lattice, so
Yeah.
so everything's an artifact now. If
You got any target.
any target, just so you know.
Oh, yeah, that's true too. I know you. Now you've
Yeah, like
even.
I'm
intrigued.
and these are all exiled,
Mhm.
not so.
Yeah.
I lose a lot with that.
Mhm.
So now my Unwinding Clock untaps my Arcane Signet and my Soul
Soul
Ring.
Mhm.
That's it.
I'll hit the Cabal Coffers. I hate the land though.
Okay.
But
Okay. Toxic Deluge for 10.
Okay,
And I will go from
duplicate.
16 down to 6.
Yep. Forsaken Monuments, everything was colorless. I have the counterspell. I do gain 2 life. So I
Okay.
am back up to 21. I missed that trigger.
Now I will pass turn.
Oh, yeah?
That
After that, you're good now?
Yeah.
Mm.
I dealt with the board twice.
That's fine.
that's true.
So, you know what? I'm just going to hope that you guys cast things because everything that I have to cast is very expensive. So I'm just going to, live off of you guys. I'm going to tap 6 for Lurking Predators.
Ooh,
Oh, that's pretty good. That's
So-
pretty good.
Go ahead.
That's very good.
Please cast things after that board wipe.
Yeah.
I passed my turn.
Yep, sounds good. I will untap. All right, should have untapped my Soul Ring and Arcane Signet at your untap step, but it did not matter because I got nothing. At my upkeep, I will make a Thopter. And that's the only upkeep that I have. I will draw a card for turn. I'm going to play Inventor's Fair as my land. I am going to tap 1 for Thoughtcast. His affinity for artifacts. I do have 4,
quite a few.
5 artifacts, so it's only 1 blue. I will draw a card, Lurking Predators trigger. It's whenever an opponent casts a spell, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I reveal it. It's not creature. Putting it on the bottom.
All right, sounds good. I will draw 2 cards.
In response to that Tart cast, because why not?
Copy that.
I will
Orcish Bowmaster.
tap. I'll crack 4 of my treasures, because why not? And I will flash in an Alms Collector.
Oh,
nice.
So it's a 3/4 flash. If an opponent would draw 2 or more cards, instead, that opponent and myself will each draw a card.
All right. So I will draw 1 card, and you draw a
I
card.
will
And then
draw a
with that
card.
on the stack, it's a creature. Comes out.
Lord.
Oh, what do we got? Rona.
Yeah, Rona's the.
Indomitable.
Yeah, thank
Okay.
you. Death Touch Indestructible. And it can't attack or block unless I control another creature with power of 4 or greater. But I can pay 3 to give another target creature +2/+0 and trample until end of turn.
Sweet.
So I can do nothing with it currently.
Yeah. I will draw a card. That will be my second card. So I will have a Thopter Fabricator trigger, and I will make another Thopter. I now have a maximum hand size, so I have to be careful here. All right, so I'm going to tap for 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're going to cast Leonardo.
He's here.
Sweet.
What's your best Italian accent, Dustin?
All right, with that on the stack.
You really don't want to hear it.
An Elvish Mystic.
All right. I also have a
Rona's-
monologue text trigger.
It still does nothing.
So I will create a treasure.
I finally get to be like you guys.
Yeah. How's it feel?
It feels great.
Getting your board wiped and rebuilding my next turn. Oh god, I can't deluge again.
All right, and then I'm going to tap Inventor's Fair for 1.
Ooh.
Hold on. I'll do Urza's Workshop instead. I'll keep Inventor's Fair open just in case I need to go do something.
Hey, that's
Because for 10 less, I'm going to cast
wow.
Metalwork Colossus.
Sweet.
Yikes.
Yep. It's X less to cast or X the total converted mana cost of non-creature artifacts I control, which is 10, 2, 3, 7, 10. And I can sacrifice 2 artifacts and return it to my hand, or return it from the graveyard to my hand. And it's a 10/10.
Cool.
And that is that's me.
I hit a forest with the Lurking Predators trigger.
All right.
Yep.
Y'all on these 10/10s.
Yep.
I have a 1/1.
I wish I had
And at
one.
5/5 they can't
So
attack
in
a plug.
step, I will untap my Soul Ring Arcane Signet.
That unwinding clock, man. But
Yeah,
also the Cabal Cop. You just needed 2 of them.
Yeah. I'll go to my turn. Untap, upkeep. I will go to my second chapter of my saga, which lets me create a 1/1 flying bird.
Ooh, nice.
So I create a 1/1 bird. Then I will go to my draw step. All right. I will start off by playing a Plains for turn. For free, I'll play a Tormod's Crypt.
Oh,
So Tormod's
Ooh,
Crypt
that's-
reads, if I can tap and sack it to exile all cards from a target player's graveyard. So a little graveyard hate
good.
on the board.
With that on the stack. It's a land. You're good. Keep going.
All right. And with that, let's see.
I wrath the board. Get in there.
Okay, I've got 3 power to throw around. That could be fun.
You want to half my life total? You can.
You got a 10.
I got a 10/10. I got
Hey,
blockers.
You got a big
You
boy.
got it.
Yeah.
A 1/1.
Oh, 1/1.
And I ain't afraid to use it.
I'll send Alms Collector your way, Shelley, for 3.
Maybe I am afraid to use it. Because I kind of need that green. All right, I'll take 3 going down to 20.
Alrighty. And with that,
I can't
Oh,
block.
he can't block because
Block.
you don't have a block. That's right.
Because he just has a
I'm like,
baby.
you're on the 5/5 with that. No, you
No.
don't. Just kidding. Just standing there, just like
yeah, well, as big as he is.
I have no worshippers. I will do nothing.
With that, I will end my turn.
I will untap.
At your instep, I'll tap Soul Ring and Arcane Signet just to untap them.
Okay.
Spicy. Floating.
Game
Wait.
actions are
wait,
game actions.
Hold on. Mana burn. Right? I'll drop. Alright. I will play Swamp. Do I kill
It's a
myself?
lot less scary now.
I have 1 big spell I'm going to cast. We will pay 9 mana.
Is it your commander?
No. I'm going to cast Profane Transfusion. Sorcery.
Ooh.
2 target players exchange life totals, and then I create an XX where X is the difference between life totals.
Ouch.
Well, with that on the stack, I hit. Oh, a Fierce Empath. So when it enters the battlefield, I can search my library for a creature card, converted mana cost 6 or greater, reveal it, put it in my hand, shuffle my library. All right,
What'd you
with Fierce Empath, I grabbed Hornet Queen. So cast it for 7. It's got flying, death touch. When it enters, I can create babies, but it is going to my hand, so you don't have to worry about flying babies at the moment.
Okay.
Yes.
Flying babies of death.
My flying babies of death.
All
Profane.
right, Stu. What do you? Who you switching with?
All right, Shelley, you're the scariest between you and Dustin. Actually, you know what? Let's say high roll gets hit with 2d6.
Oh, all right.
All right.
All right.
I'm gambling here.
I get 2d6. I got 2d6 here. Well,
So highest will
Highest.
exchange with me.
all right, got it. Come on.
I roll bad sometimes.
Ooh, 7. That's pretty
That
average. Here we
is
So
go.
average.
A
6. Yes. Let's go.
All right.
All right, Shelley. I will go up to 20, and you will go down to 6.
Love it here. All right. Going from 20 to 6.
Shelley went from I'm about to win this game
Oh.
Uh-oh.
to
There we go.
All right.
where did my life go?
I don't think I gain life in this deck.
And I also make a 14/14 horror.
14.
Oh.
He's a big boy. And after that big swing, I will pass turn.
Oh, thanks. I'm going to untap.
Wasn't
I'm
my
gonna
fault.
upkeep and draw.
It was the dice.
Well, man.
Got a blocker.
Well, that is actually kind of okay. But I mean, I'm not going to live for much longer, but it will feel good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Smuggler's Surprise.
Ooh.
So I paid the little spree cost of 4 and a green on top of the regular green, so that way I can put 2 creature cards from my hand onto the battlefield. So with that, we're gonna add Hornet Queen.
Nice.
So when she enters, we're gonna create 4 1/1 green insect creature tokens with flying and death touch. All right, so we create 4
I'm a beautiful
flying
butterfly.
deaths. All right, so we have 4 of those little guys. And then for our other creature, we're just going to casually set down Galta.
That's a big boy.
Oh, the Galta.
And he got trampled too.
What does that Galta do?
Well, guess what? Rona can now swing because we do have a big guy helping out. That Galta literally does nothing but trample at this point. So that's all those words mean.
Okay.
Yep.
So, yeah. Ooh, Stu.
What
Don't
up?
want to freaking swing at you just for 5 to feel good. But I'm going to pass.
I mean, you could swing and maybe just
No.
kill it. No, okay. Well.
Swing at me so that I can have 6 death touches up.
It's true, you do. I will draw. I will.
Do you do anything at your upkeep?
I do. I make a Thopter, so before I draw, it doesn't change anything, but I will make a Thopter. From Thopter Spy Network. Here.
I don't think I've ever seen so many Thopters on
That's what we do.
over the course of the game.
We thopping, baby.
You thought you saw another
Oh,
one.
yes! Yes! That's good. I approve.
Flip it.
Yeah. All right. Lamp Return will be an island. I guess sorry. All right. I have mana, but not as much as I did have. Let's see.
We're chilling.
Yeah, just chilling.
You're chilling now because you took my life.
Hey.
He's feeling a lot more comfortable.
Yeah, I'm over here struggling. I don't even gain life in this deck.
All right,
Fine.
so
You got blockers.
firstly, we're going to activate Leonardo da Vinci. So we're going to draw a card, and we're going to put down, or we're going to discard and then exile a Chroma's Memorial.
That's a good
Fantastic.
So,
Rip.
All right.
pro.
So creatures I control have flying, first strike, vigilance, trample, haste, and protection from black and red. I drew my second card, so I'll have a trigger here, and I do make another Thopter,
Dip top two.
which is very helpful. I'm going to go to combat.
A beat step.
I am going to send... Yeah, all right. So I am going to send Metalwork Colossus and they have vigilance. Thopter's Memorial is going to go here. And then I'll have and one Thopter. So you have these 3.
How big are they?
Tyler, and then you have 3. So a 0/2, a 1/1, and a 10/10 with trample, first strike, blah 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 blah, and then you have 3 1/1 Thopters
So
I can
in
outblock.
the air.
So I have what, 11 total?
It is 11 total.
I will declare no blocks.
Me neither.
All right, with that on the stack, I'm going to tap 5. And I'm going to activate Leonardo's other ability, and I'm going to give my Thopters base power XX, where X is the number of cards in my hand, so 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Gross.
And I will have these be 7 7s,
Oh, yeah.
and this
Seven.
is a 10/10.
Okay. Let's see. So 7, 10.
I knew when he swung with a 0 something.
That's 24.
I did too, which is why I prepared.
I know. You got shenanigans in there. I know it. So
I'm going to
What
tap
you
4.
That.
And I am going to attempt
That's it.
to cast Comeuppance. So I'll prevent all damage that be dealt to me or planeswalkers I control for the turn by sources that I do not control. Now, if damage from a creature source is prevented this way, Comeuppance will deal that much damage to that creature. If damage from a non-creature source is prevented this way, Comeuppance will deal that much damage to its source's controller. So the damage that I would have been taken will be dealt to each thing that's attacking.
that's attacking.
With that on the stack, so sorry.
Mhm.
That's going on the bottom.
I will respond to that.
Okay.
I will Arcane Denial.
Arcane Denial. Okay.
Trigger here.
Mm-hmm.
Arcane Denial on the stack.
Yep.
I will. Let's see, how much mana do you have left?
I have 1 colorless.
Oh,
I
I'm
will. I'll crack 2 of my treasures here.
Actually, I don't know. Chroma's more is pretty stupid scary.
And I am going to reprieve the Arcane Denial.
Oh gosh.
Nice.
Trigger.
Let's go.
So reprieve says I return a target spell to its owner's hand, then I'll draw a card.
All right.
Any responses?
Love it. I love it. Let's go.
All right.
Cool. All right. So that'll.
I'll respond.
Okay.
I'll do this thing.
Okay.
So I'll pay 2 energy, sack it. Each opponent loses 3, and then I gain life equal to how much is lost.
It's pretty good.
So I will.
You
lose
just half
3.
my life?
I'll lose 3 going to 26.
I'll lose 3 going to 18.
I'll lose 3 down to 3.
Nice.
There you go.
Then I gain 9,
Yep.
and then I
Stu?
take the damage.
That'll go back to your hand.
Yep.
I'll draw a card from the reprieve.
Yep.
Okay. And then Comeuppance resolve.
And then Comeuppance will resolve, and then damage will be dealt.
Right.
And so I will have a Thopter Spy Network trigger on you.
Mhm.
I'll draw a card, and then I will. All my Thopters will be obliterated, and so I will, in response to the damage from Comeuppance. Yeah, Comeuppance. There we go. I'm gonna sacrifice my Akroma's Memorial and my Thopter that are gonna get obliterated anyway, and I'm gonna bounce Metalwork Colossus to my hand,
Sweet.
Nice.
and then this will be exiled.
Oh, jeez.
And this is a token. It doesn't go in the. I mean, it goes in the graveyard, but it doesn't go in the graveyard. That is.
I take my damage.
And then you'll take your damage. Yep.
I take 21, going from 29 down to 8.
Yeah, get down here with me, Stu.
And
Life totals.
I just was trying to,
do it.
get things going,
You
but
wanna
that
change
was a
again?
good one. I love it. Love to see it. That is
Maybe.
that's me. I will pass turn.
Wonderful.
I will untap at my instep, and while on my instep, sorry, I'm going to activate Leonardo again.
Okay.
I'm gonna draw a card. I think your monologue tax has done quite a bit, so I'm gonna discard Meteor Golem,
Sure.
and I'll bring it back as a Thopter Golem, a Meteor Thopter,
Meteor.
and I will destroy your monologue tax.
Sweet. Monologue tax will go to the graveyard.
I will go to discard a hand size because I have a I
How's it feel to have a maximum hand size like the rest of us?
Yeah.
It's there. It's definitely there. All right, I'm gonna discard this island and Gilded Lotus because it's all good. Okay, and that's me, Pastor.
Alrighty. I will untap. So no upkeep. I will draw for my turn. I'll go to my third and final chapter of Love Song of Night and Day. So I will put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures. So I will choose my bird, my mighty bird here. And of course I will put one on my alms collector. And then that will send my saga to the grave. Okay. I'm actually going to pass my turn.
Crazy.
That's not ominous.
Well, I will untap and upkeep and draw my card. 4, 1, 2, 3. I will not pay any life. I will
Yay.
You don't pay 6 life? No?
No.
All
You
right.
sure?
Gosh. I
Actually,
have
wait, hold
whipped.
on.
You get to save your mana.
The Lurking
No.
Predator trigger was a forest.
It's a hot nope. I will sit behind my wall and I will pass turn.
Okay, well, I whiffed with Lurking Predator like that whole round. But that's
It
fun.
happens.
We're untapping, we're upkeeping, we're drawing. That would have been nice when I could have got it for free. It would have been better for free. All right. Okay, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For a Defiler of Vigor. He has Tramper. He has
You get to Tramper.
I'm getting so scared at 3. He's got the Tramper. And as an additional cost, I could have paid 2 life. That's why I was like, it would be funny. But I did not. But I can now pay 2 life instead of a green pip if I really want to. But whenever I cast a green permanent spell, I get to put a +1/+1 counter on each creature I control. I am going to pass. Me and my whole 3 life.
All right.
You're not gonna swing?
No.
What? You're crazy.
All right.
What if he has trample?
I have
I need-
flyers.
But what if you have trample
Here's one.
somewhere?
I have flyers.
I have flying.
That's true. You do. That's very true.
Getting to that point of the game where we're trying to figure out
I know.
how to.
Right? I'm going to tap for my Urza's Workshop for a Sensei's Divining Top.
Ooh, that's a good.
Trigger.
Oh.
Other Galta.
Hey,
When it enters the battlefield, put any number of creature cards from my hand
Lord.
onto the battlefield.
All right, here we go.
I have none.
None.
Yep.
Crazy.
No
Yep.
creatures.
That's it.
All right.
I got a 12/12
That is true.
with trample.
That does give me 11 CMC worth of non-creature artifacts, so I'm going to cast Metalwork Colossus for free.
Trigger.
back.
Forest.
Yep.
I love that we got a Galta and did nothing with it.
Yeah.
Hey, but Galta's a Galta.
True.
All right, so I'm going to tap Soul Ring for a colorless. For 2 colorless, I'll use 1 to activate the top, and then I'll float 1.
I don't love that.
Oh yes, okay. My favorite card in this entire deck is about to come out. No, it's fun. It's for the lulz.
Oh yeah.
It's for the lulz.
I don't know if I want to lull.
We're gonna do it. It's gonna be great. All right, so
I'm already lulling at 3.
1
You're fine.
Arcane Signet,
You got a
and
wall.
then we'll do an island. I'm gonna activate Leonardo. I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna discard Booby Trap.
No.
What?
I'm gonna exile Booby Trap.
Booby trap.
It becomes
What does that do?
a 0/2 Thopter.
What is
Booby
that?
Trap. When it comes into play, name a card other than a basic land card and choose an opponent. The chosen opponent reveals each card he or she draws. When the chosen player draws the named card, sacrifice Booby Trap. If you do, Booby Trap deals 10 damage to that player.
It's like a booby
So
trap.
I'm going to choose Stew,
How dare you?
and I'm going to name Soul Ring.
Okay, I will die by the ring.
So,
So if I draw it,
yeah.
I take it.
So whenever you draw a card, you have to reveal.
Nice.
It's so jank and wonderful. Okay, so I am going to tap 1, 2,
Convoke.
3, another 3. So for 6 total, and I'm gonna Obelisk of Erd. When it enters, choose a creature type. Thopter.
Yeah.
Thopters now get +2/+2.
Awesome.
Oh god.
Miss an upkeep trigger for my Thopter Spy Network.
Get a
I
thought.
have a Thopter. So what I'll do is I will tap that and untap one of my islands.
Awesome.
I will move to combat, and I'm going to send a 3/3 Thopter at each of you.
I have no flyers.
I'll block with one of these.
Sounds good?
How big is the top?
They're 3/3s.
3/3s.
Yep.
I'll take the 3.
Okay.
Me too.
Going down to 23.
I don't have that luxury.
I will go from 8 down to 5.
Okay. An artifact creature I control dealt damage to a player, so I'll draw a card from you, and I'll draw a card from you.
Okay.
It is 2 separate triggers, so Alms Collector
Right.
won't trigger. So for Stew and trigger here, I'll make another Thopter. So I'll move to my end step. I'll untap all non-land permanents. We will then activate Leonardo. Draw a card. We're going to discard Triplicate Titan. We're going to put it down as a 0/2 Thopter. So Triplicate Titan is flying, vigilance, trample. When it dies, I make a 3/3 golem artifact with flying, a 3/3 golem with vigilance, and a 3/3 golem with trample.
Don't love that.
Gross.
And so, but right now it is a 2/4 Thopter.
Thank God.
Oh, Lord.
All right, and I will pass turn.
On your end step, I'm going to tap 1. And I'm going to attempt to Path to Exile
Ooh.
Leonardo.
I will.
Put that on the stack. I'm going to flip this over
Oh, it's a Vorinclex.
and get a Vorinclex. And when it enters, I get to search for 2 forest cards and reveal them, put them in my hand, and shuffle. I've grabbed 2 forests. They're coming in my hand.
Got it.
All right,
Sounds good.
continue.
All right. With Path on the stack, you gave it back to me earlier, so we're gonna try again. Arcane Denial.
I have no responses to that.
Trigger.
Yep.
We miss.
So on your upkeep, you'll draw 2. You may draw 2 cards, and I may draw 1.
I will untap.
I will untap.
I will upkeep your Arcane Denial. I will draw a 2 cards.
Yep. I will draw 1.
And I will then draw for my turn. I'll play Plains as my land for turn.
It's online.
So my Emeria
Kill
is
him.
now online. I am going to pass.
Ooh,
Pass turn.
Don't love that.
that's not ominous.
Untap. Upkeep. Reveal. It's Infernal Sovereign, not a Soaring.
That would have been great.
Would have been really funny.
It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Sue's like, I don't even have a Soul Ring in this deck.
You're
Man.
like, I don't care if you choose me.
I actually can't remember if I remember. I played Dark Ritual, but alright. I'm gonna pay 1 and 1 to cast a Fellwire Stone.
Ooh.
All right, trigger.
Fog.
Well,
I need one
could
of
use
those.
that later.
Plenty of white mana if you need it.
I will tap this for a white mana, and then I will pay 2 to cast Veto.
Ooh.
Thorn of the Dusk Rose.
Trigger.
That's pretty good.
Tonglade. When it enters the battlefield, I'm the monarch.
Oh lord.
And as long as I'm the monarch, permanents I control have hexproof.
Trigger Crick gets a +1 counter. Also, for those at home that don't know what Veto does, whenever I gain life, target opponent loses that much life, and I can pay 3 and 2 black. Creatures I control gain lifelink. I'll go to combat. And Dustin, he doesn't have trample. I'm going to swing 14 your way.
So Triplicate Titan, boom, in front of it. It gets obliterated. It'll explode into 3 golems.
And then, before damage, I am going to activate Veto. And give my stuff lifelink. Okay, so damage happens. I'll gain 14, going from 9 up to 19. And then I will have a veto trigger. Target you, Mr. Mono White.
Okay.
To lose 14.
I guess I have to lose 14. I'll lose 14.
20 vigilance.
I'm going to 9.
Join
And
me.
for my next trick, I will pass turn.
I'm gonna untap, upkeep, and draw. Play a forest. So close. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the Immortal Sun.
Cool.
Players can't activate Planeswalkers, loyalty abilities, and at the beginning of my draw step, I get to draw an additional card. And spells cost 1 less to cast. Creatures I control get +1/+1. All right. the 6/6 trample. This is gonna go with Dustin. Galta, this one, this Galta, full art Galta, is gonna go with Tyler. I'm not swinging at Stu currently
Yeehaw.
because we became friends. One Galta for Dustin, one Galta, Dustin Galta, Tyler Galta.
Okay.
Defiler, Dustin.
Okay.
And yeah, I can't commit because I don't. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
I will attempt to block it with my Alms Collector.
It does have trample.
Yes, I'll take, what, 7?
Yeah, I'll block with a Thopter, but I will then respond to blocks being declared.
Okay.
And I will tap 4 for Aetherize. I will return all attacking creatures to their owner's hand.
Trigger first.
Greater hoof.
All right. In response.
Okay.
Frick my life. Okay. They come back. All right. I go to my instep. I draw a card because I'm the monarch.
I will draw. I will play my land per turn. Will be island. I will tap Soul Ring to activate my top.
It's getting tense now.
I know.
With the one, I have one floating. I'll tap 1 colorless for my own Felwar Stone.
Is it?
Trigger
Go white if you need it.
goes away.
I'm gonna tap 7.
Uh-oh.
That's a Magic the Gathering number.
Much higher. I can't count past that.
I just pay life instead of mana.
I'm aware.
Must be nice.
I will kill myself next turn if you don't kill me.
I will in
alright,
myself.
So for 7, I'm gonna hardcast Spine-ish Saw.
Ooh, good stuff.
Azusa comes out from the trigger of
Yep.
lurking predators.
On
Should pop
when it ETBs, I'm gonna blow up Veto.
Good choice. He's dead.
All right. I'm going to move to combat. So we're gonna swing everything that we can. These guys are not Thopters.
Get in there.
I also do not have enough to activate Leonardo, just so everybody knows.
Ooh. Yes.
All right, so I'm going to swing. Metalwork Colossus and a Thopter here.
Okay.
So
11, 12, 13.
4 Thopters here.
Okay.
My Thopter Golem, Booby Trap.
Yeah, he's a booby.
And my Golems are going to come here.
Are the golems flying?
One is flying, one is Vigilance, which is this one, so I don't tap that, and one is Trample.
I will declare no blocks.
Okay.
All right, I have stuff to block.
Yeah.
Because I want to live.
Okay, 3 and reach. You got a bunch of things.
So I'm going to block the flying one here with the flying death.
These 3 are flying. These 2 are on the ground.
Wait. So all of these are coming at me?
All of these are coming at you.
Well, in that case, that changes things.
Does your big dude have trample?
I'm going to respond. I'm going to pay 2. It gets to be 1 less because of this. I'm Arachnogenesis. I'm going to create X 1/2 green spider creature tokens with reach, where X is the number of creatures attacking me. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn by non-spider creatures.
Is that for all of them?
Sad.
Jeez. Or just you prevent combat damage?
Non-spider creatures.
Wowie zowie.
That is so sad.
It's only, I get to create X that attacks me, but
All combat, but it's a bug. So I had shenanigans, but that completely throws off my shenanigans. So
I'm not gonna say I'm
fog.
unhappy about that.
Yep. Yeah, it was a good. Yep, that was a good one.
All right.
So I'll move to my instep. I'll untap all my non-land
are-
permanents.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Yay!
Yes, thank you very much.
Okay, before I do that, I'm gonna actually activate Da Vinci. I'll draw. I'll make another Thopter for my second draw, and then I will put down
I think I might be dead.
Sandstone Oracle.
Ah.
I'll choose
I love that card.
Shelley, because I think you have 6.
I have 7.
You have 7. I'll choose Tyler then, and I will draw one additional card, and you will draw a card.
All right. Appreciate it.
Which is so sad. Should have blown up that Alms Collector. All right, now I will untap all non-land permanents, and that's me.
All right. I will untap upkeep trigger. Emeria is now officially live. I have 7 planes, so I will bring back a Guardian Scaleward.
Ooh, good one.
So ETB. So I have a backup 1 trigger. I will elect to put that trigger on my Alms Collector. So it will get another +1 counter. It will gain flying for the turn, and it gains the ability that whenever it attacks, I can return a non-land permanent from my grave to the battlefield that is mana value X or less, where X is his power, which is 5 right now. I don't have to play a Plains Return. I'm going to move to combat. And let's see.
I got 3/3.
Yeah,
Don't
3/3.
hit me, please.
Let me fly.
I want to cast my spells.
I feel like I should after you hit me for 14. You have.
That is true.
Y'all
I did
flying.
chunk you.
Yeah, you're
I
really,
have a bunch of flyers.
yeah, you're really my only attack. So I'm gonna swing at you, Stu, for 5 in the air.
Okay, I dig it. No blocks. Go to 14.
I have the attack trigger there.
Mhm.
I am going to grab Windborn Muse.
Yep. That's fair. That's fair.
Back to taxing.
Yep.
It's attack season again.
I'll do what I do best. Then I will crack my remaining treasures. Tap 2. And play a Palace Jailer.
Ooh.
Trigger?
Okay, so when Palace
Nothing.
Jailer ETBs, it's a 2/2. I will first become the Monarch,
Oh my gosh.
which is sweet.
Here you
That
go.
is sweet.
I tried to get it.
I'll become the Monarch.
Literally my fear. Spider.
See, Tyler just asked nicely, and so he got it.
Yeah.
He didn't have to hit me or
You-
anything.
you were like,
he
oh,
said, "Let me be the monarch."
You arachnophobic? Spiders. Oh, yeah, I don't want to attack. I'm good.
Its second ability, I can exile a target creature an opponent controls until somebody else becomes the Monarch.
I
So,
like it.
so yeah, I'm gonna target Leonardo.
All right, I'll respond.
Here.
Tap Felwar Stone to activate the top.
Mhm.
All right, I will tap to activate his ability.
Okay.
I will draw a card, and I will put Steel Hellkite, or I will discard Steel Hellkite, exiling it, making it a Thopter.
Very good.
And then Leonardo will be exiled with the Jailer until
Jelly.
someone else becomes Monarch.
Oh.
And
True.
with that, I will move to my end step. I will draw for the Monarch. Yeah, that's me.
Untap.
Untap.
Died a booby trap. Here we go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Swallow. Straight to play. Alright, well, this is funny. I'm gonna pay 4 and 4
Oh man, down to 10.
for Infernal Sovereign. It is a. Oh, you have a trigger.
Oh yeah.
Elf.
Yay.
Yay!
Infernal Sovereign, Flying Trample. Skip my draw step. Whenever I play land or cast a spell, I draw a card and lose a life.
Let's go.
We're gonna kill ourselves. Let's go.
Booby trap. Come on, booby trap.
All right. Well, this will either go very well or very poorly. So let's see.
It's the only way to play.
Yeah, true.
All in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 life.
Oh man.
I will cast Peer into the Abyss.
Ooh.
Trigger. Trigger. I will lose a life and draw a card.
Come on, let's go.
Swamp. Dustin, I want to target you.
All right, what does Peer into the Abyss do?
Yes. Target player draws cards equal to half the number of cards in their library and loses half their life. Round up each time.
Cool. I will draw a card then,
And I will as well.
and I will here. No, I'm out of mana. Yep, that's it. Cool. And then I will go to 9.
You get to draw half your deck.
Oh, look at
No,
that.
I don't. Alms
Oh.
collector's
One
out. I drew 1 card, and he draws 1 card.
All right.
Yep.
I'll do this. Pay 2 life. Excuse me. Cast Chain of Smog for 2 mana. Sorcery. Target player discards 2 cards from his or her hand. That player may copy the spell and choose new targets for the copy. Cast trigger. I'll lose a life. Draw a card.
You gotta reveal it.
Oh yeah. Swamp. Booby trap.
Booby trap. It's a booby trap.
Dustin.
Discard.
2.
Trigger.
I will discard 2.
And then you can copy and target someone else.
I can. I'll discard Whirler Rogue and an island. And I will target Shelley.
Well, that's tragic. Okay. Tyler.
Sure.
Let's keep the rousing going.
I am gonna discard an Approach of the Second Sun,
Oh, okay.
and because hour's growing late, my farewell.
Would you like to copy it? I got 2 cards in hand. They're really good.
I will not copy it.
Crazy.
I gotta be the good example.
Oh, man.
No.
White Angel over here.
Before I end up with no cards in it.
Yeah.
Alright, this resolves. I'll pass turn.
All right. I'm going to untap. I'm going to upkeep. And I'm going to draw. But at the beginning of my draw step, draw an additional card. So,
I'm not actually at the top.
okay. I'm going to play a
Some of
forest.
those are answers.
But I can play an additional land on my turn because of Azusa. So I'm going to play a forest.
So 2 lands.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's cool. I'm going to put this worm over here. All right. I'm going to tap everything
Hey,
for 12. And it will be Finale of Devastation. X mean 10. So I can search my library in our graveyard for a creature card with mana value X or less, put it on the battlefield. If I search my library this way, shuffle. If it's 10 or more creatures I control, get +X/+X and gain haste until end of turn.
In response to that,
You
I
better
believe
not.
it's your first priority. Tapped out. Okay. In response to
I'm
that,
not, but I got nothing.
all right. I'll crack my Tormod's Crypt to hit your graveyard, Shelley,
That's fair.
and exile it.
All right, graveyard's gone, but I am going to search my library. All right, with the Finale of Devastation, I have grabbed Zephyrtron, Hunger, Dominus.
Exactly that.
I have grabbed this lovely fella.
Wait, one more time.
Zephyrtron, Hunger, Dominus. So he comes out, he has reach, and at the beginning of each combat, I get to double the power and toughness of each creature I control until end of turn. Okay, so everything has +10/+10, but then it's doubled. So this is going at Dustin.
Okay.
We'll say, how many guys do I have right now? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going all out. We're ending this game.
You killed me with 2 flyers, by the way.
Okay. 2 flying death
one.
coming at you?
Yep.
Okay. And then 1 flying death and a Hornet Queen at Dustin. This at Dustin. This at Dustin.
Okay.
Dustin, 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 Dustin,
Yeah,
Dustin.
everything else at me.
Everything at you, Dustin.
Cool. I'm gonna activate the top. I'm gonna draw this card, and then
Beast with him.
I'm gonna declare no blocks.
I die. 2A bug. That is swole. Swole bug.
It's 44, 40.
Before damage,
Oh.
because I would like to take advantage of this, I'm going to tap 4. And I'm going to cast Release to Memory, targeting Stew. So I exile the target opponent's graveyard. For each creature that's exiled, I'll create a 1/1 colorless spirit token.
Trigger. Yay. A blocker.
I got 7.
7?
7 dudes.
Alright, so I will create 7 1/1 spirits.
Nice.
Do they have flying?
No.
But I'm done.
Alright.
I'm dead.
Alright, so we'll go to my turn. I'll untap.
You're dead. I died to 2 bugs.
Upkeep.
Dustin got sworn out of the army.
Amaria the Sky Ruin. Yeah, I'll grab a Fiend Hunter. And when it ETBs, I can exile another target creature.
I have 1 blocker. You can exile that?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
And then it'll come back when he goes away.
Okay. Just to be extra. You can
Yeah.
have it.
Yeah, hunting some fiends in the final hours here. I'll then draw for my turn.
Dead.
Yeah, I'll move to combat, and we'll
Alright.
just. My birdie will finally get a piece of action. He's been here for so many turns.
In response, I died to a bird.
Yeah, that's a bird. Oh man! And with that, Tyler, you were victorious. You got it. The mono white champion.
I owe it all to you, Shelley.
You're welcome.
Yep. So
What can I say except I couldn't swing at you because I couldn't pay it?
thank y'all so much for being here and playing and all that fun stuff. Wow, that was a game. I am so excited to have everybody out here. Huge thank you to Shelley, Stu, and Tyler for coming out, showcasing the monocolored decks. And again, big shout out to Tyler for winning. Tyler plays mono white and only mono white. Every single time I play against Tyler, it's something different. Thank you all so much to our guests. Thank you all so much for watching. And be sure to continue, like, subscribe, follow us for more Elder Dragon Hooligans. We are so excited to bring you more Commander gameplay content, and we have more coming, so stay tuned. Follow our socials, which you can find down here below where I'm pointing, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.